you start playing with the big kids.
Wow, and what a way to open up our show tonight. Hello, everybody. I'm Cool Imp Justin. I'm also known as a storyteller from time to time. With me, I have my pack of werewolves. We have Zach playing Ollie, Drew playing Lucas.
This chair makes me look fat.
I don't think it's the chair.
And Paul playing Kirk.
I think it's all the Taco Bell.
I get Taco Bell once.
Every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Where we left off last week, we had just found out the heart, the Ferris's heart, which is a very powerful fetish, had been stolen from the Glen of Mother Wolf.
Stop staring at me.
And in the attempt to help out this set leader, they are looking for the heart itself. Frecky wandered off to the Glen and has not returned, even though it's only been a couple hours in game. So where we're at tonight is we're just going to pick up right where we left off last week. They had just circled around the Magadon building the first time, trying to figure out what's going on and if they can get in.
Well, we were going to go to a hotel, so we weren't just standing in on the street like a bunch of retards, tourists. So let's go, hit the Motel 6.
Well, you forgot our intros, like who we are.
Oh, we're just jumping into it. This is 10 sessions in.
He told everyone who we are.
No jumping in! Intros! Oh, okay.
That chair is super comfy, isn't it?
It actually is really comfy. And I'm actually sitting in it straight up instead of reclined backwards going, can everybody see me over the computer?
My father-in-law recently had to have some heart surgery, and that's the chair he had to sleep in. And absolutely, he loved that chair, but when it was time for him to move on away from it, he did it in the first chance he could.
I'm glad you continued that sentence on, and that's the chair he had to sleep in. My father-in-law had to have open heart surgery, and that's the chair he did it in. Did it to himself too. He was like, if I pass out, let me know.
So, you get up to the clerk. Are you going to do anything special?
No, like I said, we're just gonna grab a room.
You do not have a problem securing a room with 2 beds.
All right, cool beans. Cool beans.
We're at a hotel.
Yes.
When you get inside, this place it's cleaned up, but y'all know this place is skeezy. It's not necessarily worm tainted, but the worm visits.
Seriously, Allie, I would not trust ordering pizza from wherever you did.
Hey, it's Domino's.
I would not trust that pizza.
Wow. Couldn't get any more worm tainted, could you?
Hey, I didn't know what else was open at 10 at night here.
Papa Juan's is always open.
Canada.
Oh. What's that? Pow Pow John's?
Jeez. It's not enough if I get this on in my own games and I'm the storyteller. I get this and then
I'm pretty sure it's like Papa John's, eh?
We love you, Zach, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
So, y'all are finding the room a little skeezy. Y'all don't want to be here more than a night at most. But you know it's the middle of the day so far, so it's... Y'all know where the building is, but y'all do not know for sure if the heart's in there.
Okay.
Like I said, I can always go get rid of my other half. I do have their card and make an appointment. I believe I still have their card. She checks her wallet.
Yeah, it's in there. Give me a willpower roll, difficulty 8.
Difficulty 8. Current or my
Current.
standard?
Allie is back in control.
He looks at the card and goes, I am not going to get a lobotomy.
Whoa! I didn't know we were doing lobotomies.
And yes, I did remember to hit the record button this time.
Yay! Alright, guys, so we don't know crap about what is in there. So, how do y'all think we should figure that out?
Like I said, I know it was reckless. I am not going to get a lobotomy.
What? I was talking about getting into the building, not into your skull. Jesus.
No,
Where are we right now? We're in a hotel, obviously.
Yes.
Y'all are about a block and a half away
From the building?
from the Magadon building,
Oh.
which means you're another 2 blocks from the actual Pentex Financial. That's what I'm just gonna call it, Pentex Financial,
Alright.
until I figure out a better name for it.
Sounds good to me. Get away, Tilk.
Hmm.
So,
So we know the heart's in the Magadon building?
You do
No.
not know if the heart is there.
we don't know where it is.
We think it's in the Magadon building.
Yes.
They are the most likely suspects,
well,
given that they are the branch of the worm, and they will try to collect fetishes on people.
Hmm. But we don't know if it's in the Magadon building.
You do not know.
I say we stay here tonight and go back to San Antonio and call this a bust.
I say we leave now.
You say we leave now?
I mean, well, what you just paid for the room, didn't you?
Yes.
Outrageous! Outrageous! There's no toilet paper. This place is destroyed. Let's leave.
You're like, this is far below my standards.
Which I have none of.
I have standards. There's only one dumpster outside this place. I will not stay in a place that has less than 2.
And plus, I don't like the feeling of this place. I'd rather stay at a Best Western.
You'd rather stay at a Best Western.
Hey, that's the first hotel that came to mind.
Huh.
Got like places like the Wilmington, the Hyatt, the Dovetree, and you're like, Best Western! That sounds like the place to go.
That's the first one that popped into my head out of game.
Should have stayed at a Motel 8.
Uh-huh.
It's only 2 steps better than a Motel 6.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They have less roaches at night.
I don't know that that's a bad thing.
Well,
Hey, the roaches keep away the spiders.
to you,
Oh yeah, instead of this, before we continue on, I say, if Frecky's gone more than a week, we should get a totem.
Should get a
Except he
off
has
my
all the
coffee.
points for totems.
Oh, yes. Y'all get, as a collective, because y'all began out as a pack, y'all get half of his points for total.
how many points did he have for totem?
I have 1 point of totem.
He had 4 dots, so you get 2 extra dots combined.
So we can get a 3. Ooh.
Lucas, did you have any points in total?
Yeah, I have 1.
4. Kirk?
None.
So you still have options as far as the pack totem is concerned.
Because we gotta address the big in the room. Frecky was the only problem that Spears didn't like him, right, Kirk?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
So now that he's God, if he's God, and I don't care where. No offense, he was a little bloodthirsty for my taking, and I'm a silver fang. Woo, and we're all about.
Yeah, please, you don't even get your hands dirty.
Exactly. But anyways, we should talk about now, since our major big spirit problem is God, or might be not gone, depending on how we look at it. We should maybe look into getting a totem. And we call
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can see that.
speaking of, I know I've been wanting to cut away some of the fat at the beginning of the stream. Did anyone want to spend experience points?
I am out of XP, so I am good.
I don't
Hey,
think I have
shut
it.
up. Shut up.
So the reason why I mentioned this is experience points can be spent on total. It's the only background that can actually be spent on total.
Okay, so I have 8. I want to spend all of it in totem.
Okay.
So is it 1 per dot current rating, or how does that work?
Background.
Now that you said that.
Each point is 2 experience points. So you want to spend get 4 extra dots in total.
I have 1, so yeah. If I
Okay.
can go up to 4, I'll take it up to 4.
You want to spend all 8 and get it another dot in total, or another what?
I think we go.
4 dots in. So giving us a total of
8.
8.
25,000.
No. This no. Mm-mm.
Because I have 1.
So y'all have a total of 8 now.
This is not tenocracy math.
There we go. Because she would have corrected that down.
Which definitely expands your options to all listed totems in the core rulebook. Except for Griffin. Y'all will not be able to take. Y'all will not be able to take Griffin.
Well, of course. That's where Harry Potter's at.
That's right.
I talked to my kinfolk lover. That's a red talent.
What do they have to do with anything?
Yeah.
All right. So
I don't think I have any experience.
you have 13.
No, I thought I. No, they're spent, aren't they?
No, not entirely.
Well, no, I know from our conversation they are spent, but only at a certain point.
The only thing that has not been spent yet is the points for the gift. Oh, you bought Gnosis up, didn't you?
Yes. You
Okay.
put it in there. It's right there. 8 points in Gnosis. 8 experience.
Yeah, and you had 10 after that.
Right.
And since you haven't spent points on a new gift yet, you're currently at 13.
But once I spend it on the new gift, then
You'll go down to 10, I think. Yeah,
it's
you'll
only
go down to
three-
10
It's only 3 points for a gift.
times current rating.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Come on, Google Doc open.
However,
Whatever.
with
Oh,
all that said,
yeah.
Yeah, she's pitching that idea.
real quick, hello Commander, Decaf Smurf, Mazzy, and Mind Cars. Hope you're enjoying the show tonight.
Welcome.
So y'all can just say we can't find it and go back to her.
I think that's a fabulous idea.
What about if we have the final assumption that it's in with these megacorps and we just can't do it because we're not that powerful? Because that's the best.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the reality.
At least we told her where it might be. That we should get points on that, right?
No. Werewolves don't give a crap about trying.
Oh, hey, I was gonna say.
They're like Yoda. They don't give a shit.
Do or do not, there is no try.
Dudes, I think I got an idea.
Okay.
Why don't we go back to where we got beat up the first time? Wait, no, we didn't get beat up. We beat up them the first time.
Beat up who?
The Megadon guys.
I don't remember beating up any Magadon guys, unless you're talking about at the bar.
Yeah, that one. Let's go there.
And do what? Go back to San Antonio? Because we're not in San Antonio.
No, I mean tomorrow. Sleep here. Go tomorrow. Or go someplace where people have knowledge.
So, Kirk, what's your intelligence again? It's 4, right?
No, it's 3.
What's your wits?
4.
Okay. You're picking up he's trying to find a way to gather information about where this might have gone.
Why would people who hang out at kind of a gay vampire bar know?
Hey, we can beat up vampires too. Maybe slap them around.
Yeah, because that worked out so well for our whatchamacallit, who ran off with a ghoul. I will always love you. Yeah.
As you live eternally and I die in 100 years.
That's
Hey,
right.
it's not my fault that she was love struck.
No, she wasn't love struck. She was infatuated. Because goddamn that chin.
Wow.
It's like Bruce Campbell. Alright, so I mean, I see where you're trying to go with that, but you know, that's going off the assumption that it's like posted like in the break room where everyone knows. Just be like, yo dude, we got that hard shit and we're putting it somewhere. I know where. Hold on, let me check. Look, I even took a screenshot of that shit just in case.
As a
Shit,
reminder.
they post things in the break room all the time, and I still have no idea what they're posting.
That's right.
As a reminder, she did say that the person who was in part created it has a bar in Austin. And that was the vampire who killed Ferris.
Hey,
You guys know in San Antonio,
I knew that.
there might be 2 places if you're looking for information like this where other supernaturals gather and mingle information. Might be the First Bite or Ashley's Forge. The First Bite, Lucas can actually go into. Both the Mystic Bar and Ashley's Forge, he would not be able to enter because he would be forced into Krynos.
well, yeah, let's not do that.
What are you guys looking at?
This is information y'all have out of character and in character.
Okay, so
Too bad one of you can't talk to Ashley about sort of making an exception to the rule.
who the hell is Ashley?
That's just the name of the club. You've never been inside. You don't know who owns it.
Sorry. I have to remember where the camera is. Like there. I was trying to say that out, and I'm over. Never mind.
I alt-tabbed and all I heard was gay vampire bar.
Yeah.
It is a gay vampire bar. Literally. I wouldn't be surprised if all the guys are eating each other.
Well now. Oh my.
It is not a gay vampire bar.
It is now.
Damn it!
Okay, so that's not a bad idea. I mean, but then again, how are we going to figure out who works for Magadon that goes there?
We could,
Hey, we
interrogate
from
them
where?
nicely.
No radar.
Yeah, but that, you know, not every creature of the worm knows what's going on. I mean, we could, like, jump some dudes who are, like, in child abduction services. You know? And they'd be like, I don't know nothing about no heart. I'm just looking for 8-year-olds. Ah, stop hitting me.
Tell you what, you find me the heart, I'll get you an 8-year-old.
Oh, Jesus, you're as bad as fucking Cindy.
Oh
You
my
know, that actually, that can be something that we use to our advantage. Just because creatures of the worm are creatures of the worm it doesn't necessarily mean they have any loyalty to each other. I mean, so just saying. But the flip side to that, though, is they are just as likely to turn on us as they would their friends and jack the payment and be like, ha ha ha, I got an 8-year-old and I got you guys killed.
Hey, poof, on the other side.
What about your lay there, Kirk? Maybe she might know something.
What's that?
I said, what about your lay? You might know something. You know,
Yeah, you know your mistress?
yeah, your mistress.
Because what would a changeling know about werewolf, worm, monster nonsense?
No. This is a very powerful artifact. It would be considered a treasure to them.
Sure. And then the werewolf would come and stick their iron claw right in their head.
Assuming they could get into the dreaming.
That's all right. That's what umbral travel is for. Just boom, boom. I'm just saying, it ain't as easy as that. And I'm her booty call. I don't get like favor things. I am the favor.
Admittedly, you haven't tried either.
Yeah, but you know, that's all I need is to be given a more up, man. I am chafing, okay? Just chafing.
I'm just saying.
It takes everything to please that woman, and then she still wants more.
Dude, go to yourself to the store, pick yourself some Glide. Then you'll be good to go.
Glide. Yeah, I'll give her a call and just be like, yo, baby cakes. So the rest of my pack thinks that you can help us find this missing werewolf thing called the Heart of Chichen Itza or some nonsense like that.
Ferris's Stoneheart.
Ferris's Stoneheart that got jacked by, we think, Magadon up in Austin. I don't know if you can help out with us finding this, because we found where it might be, and it's pretty scary looking. So, later, and I'll send a dick pic.
P.S.
P.S. I have metamorph.
She'll send you a message saying, if you're looking for things like this, and you might try the first bite.
Okay.
So, and she'll follow up with some information, and she's kind of treating you like a child since you sent the dick pic.
It's okay.
You can put two to two together.
Yeah.
It's a place where there is a social contract for our types to have non-aggressive actions.
That's legit. That's legit. All right, cool. Cool. I say we get some Doritos and we get high, and then tomorrow we go back to the first bite and see if we can find out what's going on.
I say we get some Doritos and more Doritos and maybe a can of Pepsi or two.
Oh no, a can of Pepsi or two. Let's not be too crazy.
Hey. Some of us are on a diet. Diet Pepsi, please.
It's just
Meanwhile,
a chair,
there's an
Lucas.
ancestor
It's
spirit
just a
rolling its
chair.
eyes.
Yo, racist bastards can't even smoke a peace pipe right.
What? Out of game, what does it take to leave a set?
Nothing. You just leave.
Okay. She's also, even though that she pitched this idea before, I think we should join the lady that we're doing this job for set and help out, give honor to that spirit. I'm still.
Well, I mean, we can. So we don't have to. I mean, we don't have to go to a cairn that's already established. We can try and find a slumbering one or jack one from someone else. I mean, it's big wampum if we take it back from, like, the worm. So, I mean, that's something I'm totally down with.
You can't even get a word from the worm, never mind set.
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, it's... There are lots of cairns out there. Some of them are just so insignificant that unless you put actual effort into finding them, you might not ever know they're there. Like a 1 point cairn could be like this fountain that's been sitting there for the last 80 years, and its Cairn spirit is just slumbering because like the one drunk dude who used to hang out there died and didn't bother to tell no one. So and they could be as ugly as, oh look, hundreds of black spirals showed up and slaughtered all of the honorable Garu and took it. That's the thing about Cairns, is they can be as big or as small as you want to hunt them down.
By the way, this character was named before you joined the game, Zach. So if you do end up going to somewhere, if you end up going to the first bite, just be aware of that.
No, I get it, but I'm just...
Yeah, no, like I said, for me, I think that's a great idea. Let's just take care of this nonsense and see where we can go from there.
Hey, stop messing around with each other.
Hopper and Wolfie should be fine.
No, it's Kai and Tomo.
They'll be fine. Let me know if one of them starts screeching.
So, all right. So, like I said, we'll hit it up, have a little sit down and relax, and then we'll head to the first bite tomorrow. Go back to, it's in San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll try and go after dark, since it seems like, vampires would not want to be awake at this place during the day. Why are you not talking to us? Wake up! Give us information. Oh my god, he's just snoring. What the hell?
His head fell off. Why did his head fall off? Why is he dust now?
Like Minions. Happy birthday!
Yep, exactly.
So the night goes by, nothing of consequence. You wake up the following day. Zach, give me a stamina roll, difficult 3.
Stamina.
And this is going to happen for 9 months in character, by the way.
Why you be throwing up all the time? I'm gonna punch you in the damn stomach.
That's why I said Doritos. A lot of bag of Doritos. And pop.
Just saying. That's
Wait, why are you drinking all Doritos?
Drew?
Yeah.
I'm looking at you through the wall. Why the hell would you be drinking a Dorito?
That's what she says, right? She's like drinking Doritos, now she's throwing up. I mean, that would make anybody
Eating
throw
Doritos
up.
is what she said.
Oh, well, then why are you throwing up? Good, drinking Doritos, yes.
Yep,
That would
no
probably
effect.
make you throw up. That would make you throw up, big time.
Doritos and a can of pop. A couple cans of pop.
Anything special throughout this day period?
No, I mean, I guess it's only like a 45-ish minute drive back to town, so...
You call this coffee?
Drew, is there anything you would like Kirk to help you with? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing.
Sure.
I'm going to let's go get some more coffee. Hold on, I gotta find it. What was it called again? Which one did I want?
Sense worm.
Ah, yes. So, since we don't have any, spirit repellent anymore in the area, do you think you can help me? What worm would I need?
I think any spirit can teach that one to you.
Which one are you trying to do?
Sense worm?
Sense worm.
I have it.
No, it has to be taught by a spirit.
Yeah, spirits can only teach us gifts. We can't teach gifts to each other. It's not like a vampire where you can teach gifts to each other.
Hang on, let's see.
Any Gaian spirit.
Yeah.
So, I've got the PDF right up over here.
So
yeah,
what's a Gaian spirit? Which was
A not worm spirit.
Oh, any spirit then, pretty much.
No.
But not
true.
Weaver though, not Weaver.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a Weaver can, but you have to be careful because
A loon can't teach it to you. A Helio spirit can't teach it to you.
Yeah.
Right.
It has to be something earthly. A
Yeah.
spider spirit can teach it to you.
Yes.
But probably not a pattern spider.
Yeah, pattern spider would be like.
I was gonna say, let's get that pattern spider to teach me it.
I mean, I was gonna go meditate by the river before we go back, so I could
join you.
probably. Yeah, I was to say we could go into the Umbra and I can see if I can convince a spirit to teach it to you.
I have to let you know my patience is not the best.
How would I know any totem spirits other than the Falcon, their storyteller?
You don't know any spirits.
You kind of have a good idea that most spirits, you have a good idea of what spirits are out there. During that 1 week downtime, y'all did y'all's research. I am not that dick guy who's going to say, well, you didn't specifically ask if Grandfather Thunder was a spirit available to be your totem.
Okay.
You guys have a good idea what benefits they offer. In character, you do not know that it is 3 dots of strength, 3 dots of whatever.
Okay.
We've already been grandfathered in,
So I am
Grandfather Thunderworm.
I'm picturing. Can you look out for an elephant?
What?
Elephant?
Can you look out for an elephant? If there's an elephant walking around, can you look out for him? I'd be
I
like,
would imagine they would be pretty hard to miss.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look for where I'm not.
So, y'all are down by the river. Y'all don't have a problem shifting over. It's quite a peaceful day. In the Umbra, it's bathed in pale moonlight. For anyone who don't, so I was asked back when Frecky was still around to occasionally explain things that might not make sense. In the Umbra, it is the opposite of what it is in the real world. So when it is during the day in the real world, it is night in the Umbra.
So it's like a mirror,
Kinda.
essentially.
A dark mirror.
A dark mirror, yes.
A black mirror, one might
It's
say.
It's like the looking glass that Alice went through.
well, we're not that far deep in the Umbra. Trust me, there's already a dark Umbra.
Well, no, if you go
So-
darker in the Umbra, it becomes lighter.
True. So, vampires specifically have a real hard problem with the Umbra, because while they're awake, the Umbra will kill them. And they can't go in during the day because they're asleep.
Well,
So,
anything not, bound or part spirit has problem in the Umbra as they eventually dissolve or turn into a spirit. Just
that's
saying.
something different. I'm
Yeah,
just
but-
explaining that
yeah,
it's
I
night
know, I'm
and
just
day.
like-
and
Yeah, for me, I'm like, that's the least of my worries. I'm worried about my dumbass friends going into the Umbra and ending up naked. And
So-
then losing shit.
on the beach, not the beach, the edge of the river where y'all are at, there is a spirit seemingly trying to clean out the spirit side of the river.
Huh.
What's he trying to clean it out of?
Junk.
Trash,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
beer cans specifically.
Yo, dude! My friend here wants to learn how to sense the worm and is willing to offer cheminage to you.
She'll look over.
I don't know what the hell cheminage is.
You hear Kurt basically blowing bubbles in his spoon spit. And she responds, and it sounds like a babbling brook. I'm sorry. That's good, and if you don't like it, fuck you. That one was good.
What?
Babbling brook.
Uh-huh.
Colin, can you move, please?
So,
I thought it was cool. I'm down.
she's like, if he helps me clean out this section of my river, what would he like to learn?
How to sense the worm so that he can better help cleanse the world.
He has to put in half an hour's worth of work.
Yo, Lucas, get
Yeah.
yourself a trash bag and a net and get over there and help her out.
Come on, fishy boy, hurry up!
Okay.
As you get close to the river, you see that, and mind you, you're in the Umbra at this point. You see along the river, there's just what is it called at the bottom of a river? I thought it had a specific name, but the bottom of the river,
The riverbed.
riverbed, thank you. The riverbed is reflective because there is beer cans everywhere on the bottom of this river.
We're in Austin, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
I know where we're in Austin.
And it's all Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah. This net is not gonna work.
Do you help her out? I'm not worried about the actual mechanics of this.
Yeah, I grab a large stick.
So,
stabbing beer cans.
while Kirk, give me wits and meditation,
Okay.
or enigmas if that one's higher for you. While he's doing this, you do get your chance to meditate.
Yeah, it's gonna be higher. Difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6.
Throw a can at Kurt.
Dude, don't mess with my Yoda.
Throw a can at Kurt while he's like.
Oh my god, this is too funny. This is too funny. What I'm watching.
Eh.
While you're meditating, you get this kind of odd vision. It's close up on a pair of lips.
Well, now.
There are neon lights, and there is bright white in contrast to it, with a pair of fangs hanging over the bottom lip. You get that towards the end of your meditation.
Okay.
This is the first time someone's actually tried to meditate, so you're getting a little glimpse. After half an hour, she
New
stops
bag!
you. You look down, and the river is still... The riverbed still has that entire layer there.
And we should just go kick some hobo's ass or some kid's ass and tell them to
But
stop.
she looks at you with a pleased look. She comes over to you and whispers in your ear as if she was your longest lover. She was your oldest lover. And she teaches you how to sense the worm.
Joke's on you. We can't have relationships.
Yes, you can.
Sure you can.
Not those kind of relationships.
Yes,
though.
you can.
Yes, you can.
You're half spirit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Did you forget about that?
No, I did.
Garu can't fuck spirits.
Yeah,
Yes,
I know,
they
I know.
can.
Hey, tree baby. I'm just gonna bend you over at the trunk.
Oh god. Worst. Sorry.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, my dear, you seem to have a knot. Want me to kind of work
No,
it?
that's it. These pickup lines just keep getting worse by the minute. No offense. You guys really need to work on your pickup line. Especially Cool Imp. You need to work on it.
Hey, I haven't had to work on a pickup line in a decade, sir. I've been married. And for anyone actually wondering, it's like a month to my 10-year anniversary. I'm absolutely amazed I've made it 10 years without fucking sabotaging this shit.
I'm glad you finished that. I'm like, wow, 10 years without not. Wow. Mm.
So, your meditation is over. Were you trying to gain gnosis as well?
Yeah.
You're able to pick up one gnosis.
Yeah, because he's gonna offer it up later.
During this, did Allie go with them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you see this happen. Lucas wades out into the river after he's told to work for half an hour. You even check your watch every now and then, and it's half an hour down to the second is when she comes over to him and relieves him.
Ka!
And it's just like, man, Spirit's got great timing. I wish the world could be like this.
So are y'all heading back to San Antonio now?
Yes, indeed.
Kirk,
I'll
give
be
me wits, or no, sorry, straight intelligence. Or does he have a? I forget if you have eidetic memory for him.
No.
Okay, then never mind. Yeah, give me an intelligence roll.
What does the spirit look like, by the way?
Difficulty
One
6.
success.
You, as you think about it, as you're coming away from the vision, you know that's the neon sign outside First Bite.
Okay, okay. I figured there's something cool like that.
What did you ask, Drew?
Oh, I asked, what does the spirit look like, by the way?
Very attractive water nymph.
All right, so we're leaving. We're leaving. We're heading out of the Umbra.
Yes, we are. And we
Okay.
are.
I looked
heading-
back at her and said, "I'll be back. I got more work to do."
I appreciate any help that you can bring me. And she's looking at you, but all you hear is like a babbling brook.
Back
Do you
at
translate, Kirk?
I don't.
Yes.
Okay, so Kirk will translate over what she says to you.
Okay.
Can I keep an eye out on for an elephant?
Why?
You did
Why?
Over the course of a half hour, you did not see an elephant.
Shoot.
That means you've been drinking too much wine. Pink elephants on parade.
Hey, you never know where an elephant might be.
Yes, I do know. In a zoo.
Or with a jar of honey.
Very true.
No,
So-
those are fat elephants. We don't want those.
You take a look at your because you noticed it. The truck is kind of wrecked. It's drivable, but it definitely needs to go to the shop.
Yep, yep.
Lucas is not driving. We learned that.
Oh, come on! It was one time. I just haven't driven in
My truck.
ever.
Something
It is
serious.
within your budget to rent a car, or you can try and drive it back to San Antonio and take it to a shop near home.
And not tell your father.
No, you're gonna tell him.
Okay. Your daughter let me drive a car. I don't know how to drive.
Are y'all
That's
gonna
how
try
that's
and
gonna play
limp
out.
the truck back?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Because y'all are trying to be cautious, it takes you a little bit longer. It's about 9-10 o'clock in the morning. Are you going to take it to the shop first, Allie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it to a mechanic. Say, don't
Is-
ask.
He looks around at it. He's like, and this takes about an hour and a half here. He looks, when he does get around to it, he's like, all right, little girl. And he will hand you a estimate that says $5,500.
Holy shit! How
The
much
fuel-
is it? Scrap metal.
Well, I'm assuming this is a new vehicle. Based on the paint job and how most of the equipment is fine, you would not get your value back for it. $5,500 is cheaper than actually buying a new pre-owned vehicle. And if you have insurance, you might even be able to get some of this taken care of without having to pay for the expenses entirely out of pocket.
Is it under
Um,
warranty?
The warranty does not cover idiot. He's like, but this is what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll give you a couple days to think about it. I'll leave it here in my lot. We lock it up every night. And you do remember singing a wrought iron gate coming in. And it'll give you a chance to mull it over. Although after 48 hours, if you do not make a decision, we will have it towed to a impound lot.
Okay. How about you give me less than a minute? I gotta go make a phone call because I gotta confess something to someone, and probably hope that I would be dead more than getting beat and punched. Anyway, but let me go make a phone call and I'll get back to you in less than 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
She's gonna go make a phone call to her father.
Yeah. I
It
figured
ends up going to voicemail.
Burn.
It is a Friday morning. He's working.
It's like, hi, Daddy. I kind of let the Galliard drive. Bad idea. And we kind of wrecked the car. Love ya.
Just lie to him. Be like, Lexa, let the Galliard drive.
Yeah, I'm blaming it all on the Galliard Bogar. He stole the keys. That is my story.
He doesn't respond immediately.
She's not looking for him to.
He'll look at you. The mechanic will look at you. His just says Sam on a little thing right here. How about I give you that 48 hours?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need.
All right. If you need to, go ahead and call an Uber or a Lyft, and here's my number. Here's my card.
Yep.
Give me a call if you want to do this, or if you're going to be sending by a truck, so we can make sure it comes before we close our gates.
Yeah.
And he will walk inside, leaving you with the car and his card and an estimate. Can't believe I'm doing this stuff. This is what my stream is.
Talking about car insurance?
Are you seriously looking up San Antonio car insurance?
No.
Oh.
I know how insurance works because I work in that fucking industry.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
I do health insurance customer service for a living.
That's why I was like, that's what you're doing with your stream. And I'm like, yeah, you're offering insurance to people, apparently. Insurance advice. Oh, no, that's broken.
Anyways.
Stinky ass dog.
He goes to Lucas, here, read this, and hands him the estimate paper. This is what you did. Asshole.
That's a lot of stuff I don't carry.
Nope. Actually, before you toss that out, she's taking it back. Putting it in her back pocket. You might actually burn that. I need that.
Does someone call an Uber?
Yes.
Where are y'all going?
Let's see, what time is it? It's in the morning, you said?
Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock.
Let's go back to Allie's place to get some napping.
I like naps.
Kirk, did you tell me that where I can find an elephant is the zoo?
Yes, that's what I said. You can always find elephants at the zoo.
I'm calling, as they're going for a nap, I'm calling my red talon buddy. Or Slit.
It goes to voicemail as well.
Wow, you just can't get a hold of any sex mates today.
It's a basic message. Hey, you've reached me. You've reached Fred. I'm at work right now. Please give me a call back at after my work hours, and then he will give a 7 p.m. off the work.
Oh my god.
And if you're looking for those werewolf skins, use the other number.
Although he's somewhere at the zoo because he says he's working there.
That's true. Hey, guys, how about we get us some nap and go to the zoo? And maybe talk to a few elephants.
I want to go to sleep.
Why do you want to talk to elephant spirits who will stomp us into goo?
I'm going to sleep.
Because I had this, should I roll a cult on what an actual elephant totem does? You want me to?
I do not have an elephant totem here, sir.
Oh, right. I might be in the wrong book. Hang on.
What book did you get it out of?
It's in, here, I'll type it out because there's pronunciation. I'm using a general master list of all the totems.
From
a friend of mine. Maybe this.
Hey, Paul. Is there a new, totem book?
No. There's the Umbra book, which has spirits in it, but...
Then maybe, never mind.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm looking real quick.
I actually have a rather decent collection of books here, so give me a second.
Sorry. don't know if we're using this book.
Okay, so it might be from Rage Across Africa.
It's Ukena tribe book.
Is it Uktena?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Which is one I do not happen to own.
That's alright.
I don't think I have the Ukena tribe book either.
I've got them all.
I can send you the stuff that I'm reading.
I used to have that tribe book.
The Ukena?
Yeah. Remember my brother and his stupid friends who used to steal?
Borrow your stuff?
Yeah, he gave them all to me, and then a few years later, he decided he wanted to keep them for himself.
Wow, that's awesome considering he gave them to you.
You want me to send you this Google Doc?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's actually pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
The problem is there's a lot of unofficial ones, like
Well, this one is compilated from all of the books. It's not made up ones. Because I think I sent that to Zachary the other day, because that's one I've used before.
One of my buddies in my werewolf game that got a book, his name in a book for White Wolf, sent me it, and it's just a list of all the tribe.
Yeah. The problem is, like I said...
Can you link it in the
Yeah.
On the Facebook? Yeah.
I have to log into Facebook. I'm not in Facebook on my computer. Give me a minute.
Paul can, though.
Yeah.
That's why I was just going to send it to you over Discord. I have that open.
You can do it on Discord. I have to load it up real quick.
Yeah, I'll just send it to you over Discord. I have that open. I apologize for this.
Oh, it's alright.
Yeah. This is the kind of crap we'd be talking about on the trip anyway and all that. It's not like our characters have a whole lot to do till the sun goes down.
I'm sleeping!
Where are you? You should be at my recent comment.
Charging my spirit bomb.
Oh, yeah, you sent us a private message.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Invalid invite. What?
Unless you go into, you could go into the server and go enter my channel and find it right there. When posted it, send it to me if you. I should have told you that. That it was in my new breach chat channel.
Yeah. So, individual traits. Elephant gives his children an additional dot in both strength and charisma. Elephant's children make all occult rolls at -1 difficulty. Elephant's packs also gain +1 leadership and +1 intimidation. Now, the ban...
I don't see this
is
anywhere.
that-
Where is this?
It's Uktana Tribe. Hold on, I'm waiting for my stupid messenger to finish loading.
I'm
Yeah.
reading it right now.
That's what I'm like. Where is it in Discord? I don't see it at all.
You're not in my.
Oh, it was sent to me in a private message.
Oh, okay.
There you go. There, Drew. For
So...
Yeah.
Okay.
So the only thing I don't like about that is it's kind of cheese in that unless we make an active effort to go to Asia or Africa to hunt down poachers, we will never follow the ban.
Exactly.
I was just gonna say, what about if we can work out a deal that any traffickers that come into the state?
There are no traffickers that come to the United States. That's the whole thing. Like, it's a good totem if we plan on spending time murderifying poachers. That's the whole thing. Hunt down traffickers in the illegal ivory trade. Anything that comes here, by the time it gets to America, no one is involved in illegal stuff at that point except for a guy who delivers a box. So we would have to literally go to Africa or Asia to chop these people up.
Yeah, you would not be able to satisfy the ban.
And like I said, if the if y'all are okay with doing that, I'm okay with that as well. I'm just saying, as a player, I think it's kind of cheesy because we don't have to really fulfill the ban, and totems get really pissy. The other thing is we would have to go to Africa or Asia to find one of these kind of totem spirits to begin with, because it is a 4-dot background totem to start. So just going down to the zoo is not going to find us a totem spirit of elephant.
And Paul is absolutely correct.
So, like I said, it's one of those where in the Uktena tribe book, they kind of expand Uktena to cover tribal people, not just Indians like it used to be.
I don't think we would find a jackal either.
No. Basically, any non-American animal totem spirit, we are going to have a hard time finding in America unless it is a generic basic one, like lion. There are lions in America. There have been lions in America forever. Lions have had, I mean, shit, there used to be lion totems in Scotland until they killed all the lions. So,
But like Falcon, Pegasus, the ones that are in the core rulebook are all ones that can be found anywhere.
yeah.
The Henkyokai can find these totems if they went looking for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And like I said, it's one of those, if that's the one you want to recommend doing and are willing to commit to taking that time, because I think for us to get that totem, we would have to go and do it to prove our willingness before it would become our totem.
And actually, that's Paul took the words right out of my goddamn mouth, and I want to punch him for it. Yes, to prove your loyalty to Elephant before he would accept you, because he is a rare totem inside the United States, you would have to go out, find poachers, and murder them, and basically display them in a horrible fashion.
Which is cool. Like I said, I'm okay with doing that. Like, that's, I'm down with that. But that is going to be a significant time and effort thing in game. That will take us away from anything else we're doing.
Yeah.
And we can die. Straight up, we can die because going to Africa or Asia, there are native shapeshifters there that really don't like us. So
Yes,
I'm just saying,
go into a Simba's territory and try to assert any level of dominance.
Swara, swara, swara.
yeah, so I'm just saying it's doable, and if you want to just be werewolfy about it and slaughtermonger, that's the kind of place you would go for that. The problem, like I said, the downsides are there are already worm creatures there that, because poaching is a horrific thing, and it is backed by the worm. So you're not just going to run into some wussified, like, oh, look, I'm just this white guy that's off hunting for the weekend, because that's not a poacher. What you're going to find is the Black Spiral Dancer, frickin' Crocodile Dundee guy that's been doing this shit since the 60s. With his Fomori, Sesame guys with him. Oh, boss, I'm going to stick my penis in these werewolves' heads and make it explode in a mouth, kind of thing.
Like McCree. Home on the range.
So I don't understand Hawk. Hawk asks the children to tell one lie about themselves every 2 truths they tell.
Okay.
All better to...
So it means every time you say each time you say something positive about yourself that is absolute truth, the third time you speak about yourself, you have to lie. Have you ever played 2 truths and a lie as an icebreaker?
Yeah.
That's what it is. But all the time.
Yeah. Which is annoying. It's like being a puka.
Then...
Well, Puka can tell half-truths.
Like I said, I'm going to recommend Fox and Hawk as well. I don't know if Hawk will find Hawk, but there should be Hawks at the zoo.
Hawks, well, you can find those outside of the zoo. Because there are hawks. They're not common, mind you.
They're wild animals, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we could have Roadrunner. That's a
Yeah.
try.
Yes.
Sorry.
Like I said, I already put in my sense of who we should get.
Who was that? I'm sorry.
I said I put in my sense earlier when we were trying to come up with Totem. I said Coyote, because he doesn't care.
Coyote would have been the closest y'all could have gotten with Frecky in the pack.
Yeah.
And then the other one I chose was, I think it was Owl, or
Owl, you might be able to find at a zoo too.
Yeah.
what was the other one? I had it saved. It was Owl and something else.
Anyway, she's proposing to go to the zoo to find a totem. Let's just generalize that.
Okay, so that's
Sea
cool.
World.
Yeah. I go, whoa, we got an orca totem. Sucks. Because now we all just hang out in the desert.
You're not a Rokia. Why are you
Right.
wanting to be my dog?
Dude, I would so think it would be awesome. I would play this hammerhead fucking Samoan 600-pound and just, hey, let me tell him, man, I'm gonna eat your face. Boom, 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 boom.
And meanwhile, I cannot get the fucking Moana movie out of my goddamn head.
Put
Yeah.
a pop like this.
Yeah, but in general, she goes, maybe we got all these, I don't know how she would say totem points in game terms.
Well, no, we know we have the spiritual potential.
Yes, we have the spiritual potential. I think we've been a pack long enough. We got rid of the bad apple. I say we go to the zoo and see if we can find it.
The bad apple kind of just wandered off, to be honest.
Yeah, it can show back up. Just be like, I heard y'all was getting some totems and shit. Doink, 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 ah! Because, none of us are Aruns.
Hey, you wandered off, but come on.
I mean, y'all could go with Father Peyote.
I think that would be amazing. In fact, I think we've already been with the totem of Father Peyote. I'm a big fan of Almighty Dala. Just saying.
So yeah, I say we do that.
Okay, I suppose we can go to the zoo. Okay. I'm just like, okay. I mean, we got nothing better to do. I was just gonna nap until like 6 o'clock and then.
Well,
go
what time is it roughly, their storyteller?
It's like 11 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning.
Take a 2-hour nap and then we'll go to the zoo.
Okay.
Nap.
Yeah, Lucas is pretty tired from all that can digging stuff that he was doing.
Lucas is just passed out on the floor. He's like, you guys are like talking about go to the zoo, go to right outside the hotel, just like a homeless person would.
Just to mess with him, I'm going to grab a can of whipped cream, put it in his hand, or shaving cream, and then try to tickle his nose and see if he, just to mess with him.
Drew, give me a
Yeah, I knew that was coming up.
No.
Payback.
Roll your rage for me.
Yeah, I know. That's what.
No. This is not for a rage reason. Just
Okay, all right.
roll your temporary rage.
Temporary rage. Okay, so 4.
Difficulty 6.
Slash and roll 4 D. Three.
He does not move one bit as you try to tickle his nose.
She's just gonna keep trying until she gets a success.
Nope, it does not happen.
Ah. Then can I stealthily move his hand and just like put it like a pie in his face?
Now for that, Drew, go ahead and give me a willpower roll.
Okay.
What the hell? When did this become Revenge of the Nerds and shit?
I'm just going
Get
with the
off.
flow.
That's alright, but I'm just like,
He does not wake up. You managed to put his hand on his face, and now he has shaving cream on his face.
And all she's gonna be is like, yes!
Y'all might go with Quetzalcoat, or Quetzal, or however you pronounce it.
Coatl.
Hey, I'm just proving Coyote is our totem by doing that.
I don't know if that proves Coyote is our totem.
Coyote's a bitch.
Yeah. Well, there goes our totem idea.
What are you talking about? Our totem's been cockroach this whole time. Y'all fools
No.
didn't know.
No, I don't think so. Maybe pattern spider. Then they'll stop putting us in things.
No, they'll stop putting me in things. Y'all are still fair game.
They're all our totems.
I'll be right back. I will go to the bathroom.
All right, let's go and take a 5-minute break here.
All right.
For the people in the chat, y'all have any questions for us? Comments, concerns?
The hell is my totems?
Things you'd like us to clarify?
I saved them.
I've got 3 puppy dogs in here who... Well, 2 of them were awake and alive, but the other one has passed out at my feet until I mentioned him, and now he's awake again.
Hey, don't the Fiones have a gift of making alcohol?
Everyone can make alcohol.
No, but they can make this awesome alcohol.
Everyone can make it. You shave silver into it. It slows down the body from absorbing the toxins.
Oh, no, I thought it was something else, though. It was like some other one that they have.
Yeah. So, just, Jim, I know you're... And I had a dog staring at me for the whole game.
Oh, I'm used to my wife taking my dogs from me, but my wife is out of town, and it's weird because I'm not used to being alone.
Wow.
So outside of my wife being out of town like she is tonight, we've been married for 10 years. And except for 2 nights, we have slept in the same bed every single night.
Colin, you're not getting pizza. Can you please go upstairs?
Who's this Colin guy?
My Border Collie Doberman has been...
No, I do not see any gifts for them for creating special alcohol.
Okay. I thought they did, but maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Lucas has been sitting beside me all this time wanting pizza. It's like, go away, dog. And yes, for those who don't get my reference, probably you guys do, I named it after a horrible vampire movie. After a horrible vampire movie.
What did you name him?
Cullen. Cullen. After, yeah.
Knock, knock. Who is it? A real fucking vampire.
I got you hooked on those, didn't I?
Oh, no, I knew about those. I just hadn't had a chance to actually... I just haven't watched... Like, I knew about the Hellsing Abridged one. I just haven't seen the, whatchamacallit, I'm still in the process of trying to watch all of the Dragon Ball ones.
Dragon Ball is a little bit longer.
It is, and I'm trying to get into it.
But, the most recent, they're about to be finishing it up, and based on what they're saying, they will probably not be continuing it after the current arc, which makes Justin a sad panda.
Gay.
Oh my god, that breeze feels nice. Oh.
I do like the part where was it? I think it was it Vegeta or Bulma that runs in? Who's the one that's with Vegeta?
Like the female character?
Yeah, that's married to
Bulma.
Bulma, when she's pregnant.
I
love that line.
You're not getting any food.
You got me fucking pregnant. No, like you're acting a little bit more bitchy. You got me pregnant.
I think I
And
made...
how is that my fault? It's like, you said you were wearing protection. I was wearing my armor.
I think I made Paul hungry.
Oh my god.
Paul's always hungry.
Yeah, he is.
At our when we go over to his house, the game on every other Saturday, He always has food out.
Oh yeah,
This
He's
is
like,
3-day-old Chinese food. Yeah, bring it here.
that's right. That's
Nom
cool,
nom
man.
nom nom nom.
He's like, all right, so there's a cowboy that's walking up to walking up to you.
Gotta get all that energy for killing y'all, man. That shit don't come cheap. There's always a price to be paid.
And mind you, I've done a great job in not getting us killed.
Right?
Yeah.
You've actually done a really good job, because I mean, like me firing a harpoon through the guy and the guy just shooting him in the legs.
The Wild West.
That's right.
Yeah. But
So-
I'm a technomancer.
So, we're running. We're trying to find out what happened to this chantry. And
yeah.
this
Took a description of it.
technocrat is running away from this scene. So the marshal shoots at him, trying to get him to stop. Drew shoots him through the shoulder with a special harpoon gun. And my character tries to shoot his toe as kind of a warning, hey, stop.
I tried to make a crossbow, but it didn't quite shrink down where I wanted it to.
So it's a small harpoon gun.
Where
So I
did
have.
you in the Wild West, though? I thought you guys were in the Wild West.
We are in the Wild Wild West. But I am a monster hunter by trade. And a seamstress. Tailor, whatever you want to call it.
Ooh, someone got plastic.
Yeah, I'm missing bases. I don't know if they fell.
You look like Warhammer.
Yeah.
Probably Sakari.
Yep. Well, because Kill Team came out and I got the rules just a little while ago. So I'm like,
If I can rock my Raven Wing in it, I will play Kill Team.
yeah, it doesn't allow for vehicles. So
They're not vehicles, they're infantry.
Well,
Now-
even
now-
on bikes they can't.
Are we talking Warhammer or 40k?
40k.
Yes.
I'd rather stick with my Eldar. I'd rather stick with my Space Elves.
Yeah, that Kill Team is a new rule set again. Because they reinvented it again.
Oh, I don't got the up-to-date book. I know I got Necrons up-to-date.
Where is Totems? What page is that on?
Totems is...
Google Doc, Drew. is-
I have Google Doc.
No, in the...
I would strongly prefer it be out of the core book. One that I can personally
have the
read.
core book I'm looking at, not the.
I know. I am saying this for everyone's edification.
Okay, gotcha.
Page 371 is where they begin.
371. Oh, I'm way off. Let me try again.
375 if you're actually looking at the PDF.
Yeah, no, I'm still back in the 300s.
375, you said?
So, you all wake up after your 2-hour-long nap, ready to tackle the day.
That's right.
Okay.
And y'all could probably all eat.
Mmm.
Everyone gains a point of willpower back if you're not full up already because y'all rested.
I refuse to gain willpower back. No. No, I just want to be weak-willed.
So the spirits can enter you?
That's right. As well as anyone walking by.
Do they have to give you a reach around when they enter you?
Indeed. It makes
No,
it
but
that
they have to
much
buy me
tastier.
goddamn dinner because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Ooh, takeout!
I only have 7, though. We only have 8 points. Like, we don't get, like, any add-ons for
Oh
time.
my god, he is so
Well,
lost in this game.
So, that's the reason that this is a pulled back round. So, for instance, with Pegasus, it's a 4-point totem. So your other 4 points can be spent on increasing the powers it has. Coyote would be a 7 point, so you'd only have 1 point to spend on other things. So it's meant to have a bit of balance there. That way you're not just buying an 8-point totem and that being it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the stealth.
Oh, that's what it was. It was Raven. Raven background cost is 5. However, I remember I liked Raven, but I was like, well, Allie can't have Raven.
Neither can Kirk.
Neither can Kirk.
Nope.
Falcon.
Cockroach loves everyone.
Falcon's actually a pretty good totem.
Seeing as how we clumber and womber around, maybe we should go with Coyote because he provides stealth to us.
That's why I said Coyote.
Which one of these allows you to step through the Umber with no issues?
That'd be Ptah, but you're not Newicious, so you don't have that option.
Yeah.
Wait, we lose a point of honor renown if they must.
Yep, because Coyote is a mischievous bastard.
No, Falcon. Dishonor, the worse than death. To Falcon's, none of the Falcon's children can ever lose a point of honor.
Oh, that's his ban.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
So if any of you in the pack lose a point of honor renown, he abandons you. Gone.
Oh god. Hell no. No offense.
It's why Cockroach is a decent one, and this isn't the support Paul here. But Cockroach is a fairly decent one. 3 dice to apply to any roll to activate a gift that affects technology. Each member reduces their difficulties with technology and computers and shit.
Ooh.
And all you have to do is never kill a cockroach.
Shit.
Oh shit.
I step on those like daily. In fact, I just stepped on one right now.
But like Chimera's another really good one.
I was gonna say Chimera does look.
Because you just have to seek enlightenment. That's a vague ban. So as long as you're pursuing some type of higher thought.
Higher purpose.
I do it through.
Meanwhile, if you're thinking about riddles, dream interpretations, things like that, you -2 the dice, you get 2 points of wisdom. And whenever you go into the Umbra, you can disguise yourself with the Gnosis roll. As the pack gifts, you get 3 dots in Enigmas and 1 in Perception.
Yeah, I was reading that.
And you would be the anchor on this, so you would decide who gets what for the pack gifts when you're throughout the turns.
Okay, well, let's just see what creature pops up at the zoo. Let's just do this randomly.
I don't think Justin has a random totem generator.
Oh no, I know exactly who's in the zoo.
How the hell did we end up with Otter? Come on, guys.
You
Really?
gotta look cute whenever you fight.
Wait,
Otter would not be at the zoo. He would be at SeaWorld, sir.
I thought we were going
Otter's
to
at the zoo.
SeaWorld.
No, the SeaWorld is not the zoo.
I'm going to SeaWorld.
Is there actually otters at the zoo?
Yes, there's a whole little little
Huh.
pond of them.
Yeah, there's like pretty much every animal at the zoo, whether they don't come out or not.
Except for the large
I'm
aquarium
coming
ones.
out.
Okay, where's Otter? What page?
I don't know. I just was like, I don't even know that Otter is a totem.
I'm actually looking to see if it's on this big master list.
Yeah, what animal are you looking forward to seeing there?
No,
Alex?
no, it's not.
Oh shit.
Are you looking forward to the animals? I'm looking forward to watching them eat.
Hey, I wonder if we can find Lion.
Yeah, so the lion totem we get is this fat ass.
Y'all can see if Lion's there.
Oh,
Which line are we gonna get as the proper one for the maid?
I'm gonna
You
start
are not going to get Totem of the White Howler's Lion. You are getting standard Lion.
Okay.
My God, I should not have to clarify that.
Hey! You never know. There's like 3 different lines in that master list.
yeah. Well, unfortunately, the only lion totem that the BSDs can get is the Scottish lion, and they're the only ones who know where they are, because BSDs originally came from Scotland. So that's why only they can get their version. So it's a really pissed off drunk lion that likes to fling beer bottles and shank people. You now go whatever. I'm gonna cut you.
Actually,
my plane.
That totem will not accept a new anything. You would end up going to Griffin instead because he's a part of his brood.
Anyways.
So continuing on.
Yeah.
Y'all get to the zoo, and it's a fairly standard day. It's a Friday. School's still in session, so there's no kids there, but it is open.
So totems are always in the skies, right, guys?
They're not transformers, Jesus.
But they're hiding, right?
No, they're spirits.
Yeah,
So
typically.
we can't see them on the outside.
No.
You'd have to be in the Umbra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start shaking children. Are you our totem spirit?
Ah, mommy, that
So to get a totem, you have to bargain with them.
Yep.
Allie, you got money?
I don't think they want money.
Not that kind of money. That's a whole lot of shimonage right there.
Who has the most gnosis? Because they take gnosis, right?
I have
You know, I have 5.
So it's like, do you actually have 5, or is that already taken?
No, I got 5.
No, he
Yeah.
hasn't had his booty call, so he has all of his gnosis right now.
She's gonna show up at the zoo.
Yeah, it would not surprise me.
Right here in the fish tank. Let's do it.
Remember, she set specific terms. Once a month, you have to come fully refreshed.
Well, I don't think it has been once a month, right?
No, it's been 3
Oh,
days.
Yeah, I was gonna say we ain't accomplished shit yet.
Looks like we're not going to.
It is February 19th at the moment.
All right.
So
Alright, so we can get into the Umbra pretty easy at the zoo. So
Dive in the fish tank.
yeah, basically.
well, we should ask you what animals they have that you want as spirit totems, so that we can just.
Okay, well, it's not like we're gonna go into the Umbra and it's gonna be the zoo in the Umbra. These guys are gonna be free balling it. Okay,
Hey,
they're gonna be shirt cocking it. So
what about crocodile?
Let's fuck with the gorillas.
I
that's
do not
great.
believe there's any crocodiles in the San Antonio Zoo.
Yes, there are.
Mhm.
There are?
Yeah.
Yes,
I told you, dude. Like, almost
Have I not
every
been to the zoo in
there.
that long?
Yeah.
I've always had crocodiles, man.
They have a reptile room.
Oh no, Sea Otter is here.
Yay, sea otter! Yay!
Children of Gaia Revised.
Yes, the otter.
Dude, what does the otter give us?
Float in the ocean or any water indefinitely. Never tire or drown. Each child of sea otter also swims twice the normal speed and 1 point of wisdom. It is said that Rokia are well disposed towards children of sea otter, though little proof of this exists. Its ban is the ocean and its resources remain inviolate. Invalids?
And Violet.
Yeah, that word.
Don't mess with
So cleaning streams for salmon runs, preserving shellfish bed, and creating
Hey,
and
you're
protecting
good at
nesting
that,
grounds for
Lucas.
seabirds.
You already did that, Lucas.
Hell yeah! Let's go with otter, guys. I got this band. I can tell.
Yes,
it.
because
Check
y'all
it out.
have been swimming so much.
Oh,
Dude, are you
yeah,
kidding? When we go to trade up our totem, the elephant, we had to swim to Africa. So
and we can take out a bunch of like poaching boats on the way,
Where did the otter?
like Greenpeace.
I can't find sea otter.
Wait, no, Greenpeace is like against poaching.
yes,
Page 74 of that list.
Whoops.
4.
74.
you know what they do not have at the zoo, which really sucks, is hyenas anymore, and it's people's fault.
They don't
Oh,
have the hyenas anymore.
Nope, too many surgeries because people would throw shit into the cage because of the way that they've been demonized by media. So people, and since hyenas have the most powerful biting grip in the world, they can basically bite on anything. That doesn't mean they can come loose. So you throw a beer can or a soda can in there, and they'll go up to it and they'll just bite it to see what it is. And the next thing you know, this shit is lodged in their mouth, cutting their mouth open. So you gotta trank them, take them in back to vet, and then
Wait,
do
so you
surgery
don't
and
have
come
a
out.
problem with hyenas, just coyotes?
Dude, hyena is my fucking thing. Like, I am the hyena king. That is why my email address, is concretehyena@gmail.com or a Java King at gmail.com. No numbers, no nothing else. I had a fucking hyena in Africa. So that's all I'm like, nope, don't mess with that shit.
Okay,
Oh,
I have learned
females have the
something new
longer-
about Paul tonight.
oh yeah.
The females
Dude.
have the longer dick, don't they?
They have
Essentially.
they have the super clitoris. Yep.
Yeah.
They give birth through it. For a long time, they thought that they were hermaphrodites because they look like dicks.
Salmon. Where's the otter?
Super extended clit. Just kind of.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I cannot find sea
Oh
otter.
yeah. No, dude, I'm all
Yeah.
about hyenas. I'm like, I know everything about them. I try to get up to the snake farm because they have a hyena there. But no, I used to work at the zoo years and years ago, and I used to make fun of the lions. I eat those fuckers.
What do we find?
I would bring in like 10 or 15 pounds of raw meat and feed it to the hyenas. And for a long time, the hyenas were right near the lions. And the hyena laugh drives lions insane. Like it just gets like just grates on them.
Well, that
And-
goes. So.
Well, not just that. It's genetically encoded. Like they are for real. Like if they had a stat that was enemy, it would be hyena to lion. Like lions won't even eat hyena bodies, and hyenas won't eat lion bodies. They hate each other so much.
And that's
So-
actually in the Bassett book about how the Black King went just killing, massacring all the Iragi.
and they just hate him, And so I would bring in all this meat, and I would feed the hyenas, and then I would get them all riled up so that they would start laughing, and then I would walk over to the other large mammals exhibits, and then I would just be like, let's laugh at the lions, those fucking losers.
So, real quick, there is an otter. It's listed under the Wendigo name. But Pulse of the Invisible, which y'all might actually fucking need.
Yeah, Pulse of the Invisible is a good one.
For pack traits, +1 to dexterity and dodge. So in this case, it'd be athletics. And the ban is you have to enter the Umbra once per moon cycle, from new to full, and follow a random moon path wherever it goes.
Ooh,
now
that
that's
sounds fun.
That's dangerous,
That's
but
dangerous, but it sounds fun.
it does.
That's kind of right up our characters' alleys. We're like, let's wander, get a mission done, and maybe.
Yeah, it's because I didn't catch it because it's listed under the I guess it's an Indian name for otter, because it's out of the Wendigo tribe book. But yeah, I was able to find it. So,
We could also have squirrel.
everyone, give me Gnosis rolls as you go into the bathrooms to try and slip into the Umbra.
What's the gauntlet here?
Gauntlet is going to be 6. Surprising that it's in San Antonio that it's still 6.
No, I don't. I just kind of stand there and look frustrated. Stop.
Drew.
Boom.
And Drew just kind of poof. Allie just poof.
That's all right.
You see them disappear. You see Lucas disappear. Although you're wondering if
I
he
made
got
it
caught
through.
again.
Do I see him on the other side?
You all know that sometimes slowly going over it can take about 5 minutes. Kirk, go ahead and give me one more roll, please. Difficulty 7.
Damn.
And he just steps across.
What? I had to stop for some snacks. What's y'all people's problems?
Duh, I gotta feed a can of fish to the otters.
The bathrooms in here are disgusting.
Oh, let's just get out of here. Go find us.
You could swear there's a good Gothan in here, but you just don't see it at the moment.
He's actually needs the washroom. He doesn't want to be.
There's a Japanese water nymph here.
Hi, son of Paul. I saw him come in, by the way.
Ah. I don't even have it up today. I guess I should. Where are you?
So, as you exit the bathrooms and you find yourself in the zoo is large, where you would normally see cages and gates and things of that nature, you don't see anything.
I want my food.
No cages, no one's locked up. There, it is an animal roaming around everywhere.
Yay.
Kirk, who do you want to go talk to first?
What do you mean who I want to talk to? Y'all idea to come to this damn zoo to try and find a totem spirit. You point out who you want me to talk to and I will translate for you. I ain't picking crap. All I know is some of these people are gonna be pissed at us.
Why?
Just because we are to blame for their current situation.
You know what? Let's start with a coyote.
What? Fuck that otter! I
Okay,
want to
fine,
eat an
fine.
otter.
Fine, we'll start
Wait.
with otter. We'll go find an otter.
I want to meet an otter.
We're gonna go find an otter.
Drew, do you want to
Yeah.
rephrase that?
I want to meet an otter.
Alrighty then. We're going to leave that as is. He wants to meet an otter. I'm a horrible person.
Alright, so we will go find the
Go find an otter.
otter enclosure area. So, and then we will bring rocks as gifts because otters like rocks.
I thought they liked fish.
They like rocks and they like clams.
Yeah.
Because they lay on their back and they...
They play with the rocks.
Are we seriously picking up rocks?
Yes, it's adorable.
I'll grab a few rocks, I guess. We'll bring in a good handful of rocks.
Just for shits and giggles, give me, I want Kirk to do this. Give me a, perception alertness.
Sure.
You notice a rock spirit. I gotta pick him up. Don't you dare give me that otter.
He's just gonna use me to crack shit.
I'm sleeping. I don't want to work.
Alright. You managed to point them away from the awakened rock spirits.
Yeah, don't pick up Leroy. He gets really annoyed.
Anything less than at least one success, they would have picked up awakened the spirits and would have been trying to bargain with other awakened spirits.
Yup.
You, awakened otter, take this rock. I don't want to go to the otter. Shut up.
Alright. So y'all managed to make it over to the otter enclosure. And you find in the Umbra, and you can kind of see this Shimmical world flash over for a moment. The enclosure has a lot of otters in it. About a dozen or so, and I think that's average for a colony of otters. I forget what the exact number is.
You were gonna say hot.
I don't know what the exact number for a colony. I think that's what they're called. They're sitting, but in the Umbra, you see one otter filling up the entire closure.
It's like Jabba the Hutt otter. Chonakana
This is not elephant seals.
Its eyes are closed, and there seems to be around its head a marking that looks similar to a crown.
That's great.
Hoorah,
It's
Tom.
King Otter. Wow. I don't think we brought enough rocks, and I think they should have been made of gold. This dude looks pimpin'. Hey, this is y'all's play.
But mind you, this could just be a well-fed spirit.
That's true
How,
too.
how, How do we wake up an otter?
Throw a rock at it. Dook.
I was just gonna say that.
So you throw the rock at it.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was gonna throw a rock at him.
Despite being a spirit, you kind of see it bounce off of its belly. And
Well, I would hope so. Otherwise, I'd be freaked out. You'd be like, "It's a ghost! Run!"
I think
see
it needs
it-
a bigger rock.
You see it lift its head and look around. Yeah?
Yeah, man. What's happening? So, what do you want me to tell the otter?
Tell him we need to be. We want it as a totem.
Oh, great and corpulent otter.
We need one of your
Yes,
brothers
sir.
to totem or something.
Hell's water, the most glistening of which, that we may be humbled to be in your presence. These foolish Gauru have come seeking your favor to be your child, to be the children of Otter.
And this guy too.
He looks at you.
And he's of course talking like squeaks. Oh,
You
squeaker.
see him roll over in the water, and you don't know where he plucked it from, but he seems to have pulled out a clam, and he has a sizable rock in his other paw, and you see him just start cracking it open. You talk. You talk. Ugh.
You
So,
guys need to go
need
and
a-
rub his back with a brush. That's what he demands right now.
So y'all are, and you see him actually open his eyes all the way. Oh, y'all are young Garu. Oh.
Dude.
And you see him chow into this, what kind of looks like a spiritual clam, just devouring it. And you notice its fur sheens a little bit more. And you all notice that this as well. This isn't just what he sees. Everyone sees this. What have you to offer to me?
He wants to know what y'all brought to him.
We needed to think this through. Yes. Anyways,
Dude, he looks like he's totally relaxed.
okay. I'm just gonna go. We brought chillness, man. I don't know. And one doses, maybe two.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Being all serious.
Dude,
Dude, so as your theurge looks at y'all, like, did y'all just not plan this out at all? Did y'all make me come into the Umbra and wake up this guy from a nap to have nothing? Oh, dear Lord.
Hey, you said a rock.
So
I-
I'm
I
throwing
have
this
a-
out of
I have a
character,
mountain- Okay.
and Kirk could let you guys know this. Y'all can offer him more than just gnosis.
Yes.
Y'all can offer him services. Y'all can offer him blowjobs, for instance.
Yes.
Service for a year, even if he has to abandon you because you violate the ban. Things like that are on the table.
So
You can be imaginative with what you offer them.
okay.
Just like when Paul offered to sleep with the fairy, those types of things I am not going outright are not available to you.
I'll offer a favor for a week of cleaning up trash and a gnosis. Keeping the rivers clean, salmon running, keeping an eye out, make sure no pluggage of the salmon, because I believe that's what the bait said, right?
No, Otter is you have to go into the Umbra and follow a random moon path until its end.
But it also says,
It doesn't look like that guy's gone anywhere on the moon.
Look up Qnic.
You asking me or him?
No, I'm telling Zach. Look up Qnic, Otter.
and that's in the book, right?
No, that's on the list.
Oh, because I see sea otter.
You're looking at a different list.
Dude,
A different part of it. If you look a little bit above it, below Jackal, you'll see Qnic, Otter. And I know I'm probably butchering those words, so anyone who actually knows how to speak that specific language, I do not apologize for my mispronunciation. I was not taught it.
Dude, I brought drinks.
Okay.
I bring drinks with me. I got like Celsius and I got Mountain Dew. Does he want? Can he drink these?
She, of an unblemished lineage, vows to bring you HEB fresh clams. Most notably the finest, as they are brought from the bay every day. She will do this no less than once a week, or have them delivered to your enclosure under the cover of night, that the sleepers may not notice, should she not be able to bring it. Twisted Head here says that he has brought party booze, and will bring more party beer when you wish it. I, of course, have brought a fine comb with which to groom your back as you luxuriate in these things.
Dude, ask him if he wants a party. I got chili stuff. Drinks.
I think he wants to
Good,
come to a
bro.
party. We throw a darn good party too.
I like the clams for a month.
Oh,
Once a week for a month.
so it shall be yours, oh mighty corpulent Java.
What?
It was a term of endearment from the terrestrial world.
And the desire to say, well, fuck you too, out of Rick and Morty pops into my head.
It's not like the dude has cable. Hopefully he's never seen Return of the Jedi.
That's why I said what? The I've seen the oh. Those who indulge in the alcohol, and he could volunteer to clean the enclosure for my
I don't have alcohol.
That's what you said. Party
No,
booze.
I have Dew, like Mountain Dew, and I have Celsius. I have energy drinks, not alcohol.
Yeah, I heard.
He can bring me nice rocks.
All right. I will smack Lucas for his impudence and suggesting drinks. He demands rocks of high caliber.
And
Okay, I got rocks.
he points at the edge of the enclosure, which you realize is kind of fluctuating in its size. It seems to be shifting as y'all continue to talk.
Wait till it gets smaller.
And each of you must so he does accept the comb.
I think it's raining.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And to show your bond and commitment to me, you must all willingly offer a portion of yourself.
Oh, well now.
You know he means that as a point of gnosis.
I know. Because I'm sitting here like clipping a finger off. Yes.
You see him shift his weight around, and he's no longer floating on his back. He's actually kind of bobbing up and down, and he's giving you his direct attention.
Why have you made our otter so fat?
He's not necessarily fat.
He's just big.
He's a powerful spirit. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Like when
so
when
he's
you
not
gave
Jabba.
Remember when you gave Fire Woo 5 points of gnosis and 3 points of willpower? Remember that? And he suddenly exploded into a large totem?
So he's not Jabba. He's more like the Kingpin.
Yes.
Can
Slight difference.
Paul, no, I knew what Paul meant by it, so I'm translating Paulian language into Justin.
You're translating asshole into make sense.
And he looks at you and says, once per month, as a part of your task to me, And he seems to track something going across the past you guys, which is just like a deer spirit who notices you guys and just kind of starts trotting away.
Get off me!
You must follow a moon path. The cycle begins at the next new moon and ends on the full moon. And you must do this once a month.
She's gonna go, Kirk. Can we make sure we got some options open? So can we come back to this guy and then go talk to some more animals and see what maybe they have a better.
That's not how it works.
Dude, no, it's not like you get
Y'all
"Alright, I
began
got
to petition him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you pick one, you don't hop from one to the other. That's how they gang up on y'all and beat you up in the middle of the night with socks full of soap.
You can switch totems, although it is in bad form to begin to petition one and then turn around, walk 2 enclosures down in this case,
Yeah.
and then go, hey, I want to petition you instead.
What do you want? What are you offering?
And in exchange for
I'm not bringing you rocks.
walking a moon
Sorry.
for walking a moon path, you will be able to feel what's on the other side of the Umbra, whether you're there or not.
Your gifts are generous, as is our contributions.
Fresh clams. I'm wondering if I can get the.
Make
Wow,
with the
what does
gnosis,
that
guys.
do?
Make with the gnosis.
What do you mean we can feel on the other side of the Umbra when we're not?
It gives you the gift Pulse of the Invisible.
Yeah, what is that? I didn't know what that was. What is that?
Yeah.
So, one of the things you can do with Pulse of the Invisible, and the more important thing, is if someone is stuck in between the 2 realms,
Oh.
you can find them.
Oh.
Oh! Kurt?
You also don't need a shiny surface to enter the Umbra anymore.
Oh, wow.
Nice. So, I have to bring fresh clams, and we each have to follow them together a moon path.
I gotta find some shiny rocks. Or at least smooth rocks. He didn't
Nice
actually
rocks.
I was like, he didn't really specify. He just said nice rocks. What does that
Mhm.
mean?
You'll know when you see them.
I'm gonna grab all the spirit rocks. Nah!
So, Pulse of the Invisible is a rank 3 gift. If the Garu's permanent gnosis equals or exceeds the local gauntlet, he can see into the Umbra automatically. Otherwise, he rolls gnosis to look through the gauntlet at the difficulty rating. Such awareness lasts for the end of the scene or until the character enters a stronger gauntlet area. One of the side effects is you can see people stuck between the worlds. And you would be able to watch spirits as they pass by. But since your pack has had a problem with getting someone stuck, at least once every 2 sessions, it might be a good idea for your pack, and it's the reason I suggested Otter over the other spirits.
I liked Otter because of the fact that we could swim.
Yeah.
That's Sea Otter.
That's sea otter.
That's a different spirit.
Oh, so we can't swim?
No, that's not this otter. This is a different otter. This is like a river otter.
Well, he still swims.
Yes, but he doesn't give you the double swim speed.
What does it give us? If you don't mind me asking.
What's that?
What does he give us? He gives us the gift, the
Pulse the Invisible, which is a rank 3 gift.
Right.
And
no
he
wonder
also gives you 1 point of dexterity and athletics
Okay.
as pact attributes, which Allie can assign as needed.
Okay, I like that.
So you cannot assign it to multiple people. So if you assign dexterity to one person, you can only assign it to one person per turn, and only 1 dot of athletics to one person per turn.
Okay.
So you take the 3 turns and you get everybody across, kind of thing.
Well, each person can have it for a turn.
Yeah.
That helps with stealth. The dexterity.
Dex does help with stealth.
Yeah, because most of your moves are like dex stealth.
Yeah.
If you're doing something quiet.
So you see him reach back into the water. He submerges himself and comes back up with a clam. And you see him, without even using a rock, rip this clam open. Do you all offer up a gnosis?
Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Drew?
Okay, got it working. Sorry, it wasn't working. Yeah.
Okay. He says, eat of this, and we are joined as one.
Yeah.
Hook it up.
I hope you say something for me. Like, yo. Place to Lucas.
Okay.
Oh. Wait, were we supposed to like share this?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a large clam. It's enough for each of you to have a bite and for him to have a bite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll take a piece.
Okay. So, since we're gonna take a quick pause here, you have 3 extra points of totem to spend around. So, with 1 point, you get 3 points to spend on rage, willpower, or gnosis for the spirit. Let me see.
He's like really
Yes.
relaxed. He doesn't really seem like he needs rage.
1 point can allow the totem to speak with the pack without the benefit of spirit speech. So the totem can talk to anyone at any time.
I like that.
1 point is totem can always find pack members.
That one's good.
2 is the totem is almost always near the pack. For 2, totem is respected by other spirits. Has the charm possessed, which is another 2 point cost.
Has the charm what?
If you spend 3 points, it has the charm possessed. So it can possess things.
Oh, that's cool.
For 3 points, which is the highest you can go to, an extra pack member can use the pack powers in the same turn. So you can assign 2 people to have the dexterity and athletics bonus.
That one will be good, I'm thinking. Or is that all of our points you said?
You only have 3 extra points.
I'd just burn all 3 for that one.
All right.
No, I was thinking about getting the spirit speech so it could talk to us.
The thing is, though, is how useful will that be?
But you spend 3 points and you get all the levels 2 to 3, or you just spend 3 points and you get the 3rd level?
No,
not 1 or 2.
You are spending on individual powers.
Yeah.
Because think about it. I mean, how often is friggin' Moana here gonna be useful on a daily basis?
Yeah, he's not gonna talk to us all the time, and if it needs to, he just texts to Dyson, and
Yeah.
so I mean, I would take that one away.
And like I said, he's not going to be one of the more active totem spirits where it's like, yo, dude, I was cruising in the Umbra and I saw some shit y'all need to know.
Shit, if he drinks some of these Mountain Dews and Celsius, he's gonna be like that.
Hummingbirding around.
That's true. He's more chill and like.
Give me.
So, Zach, since you are the anchor, because you have the most points in totem, you have to keep track of this information.
Okay.
Pick it up. Put it down. Pick it up. Put it down. Pick it up. Put it down.
I'll put that in my notes. Okay. Character sheet. Do I have a character notes in my character sheet?
Cognitive distortion.
So if you forget about it, that means it doesn't work.
Okay.
So I can't be. I try to remember as much as I can. I try to accommodate for differences in like aptitudes and shit like that. But if you don't remind me and I forget, flat out, it doesn't work.
Too bad, so sad. Yep.
So what do I have to bring? Once clams? Once a week? Or
Yep.
Once a
Once a week for a month. Drew's character has to bring him rocks once a week
Hang on.
for a month.
Hang on.
How many rocks does he want?
It was not specifically defined.
And how do you spell clams? Sorry, my.
CLAM.
That's me. So Drew.
And once per moon cycle, you guys have to follow a moon path.
1 week. For a month. I'm trying to type this out as fast as I can with no spelling mistakes.
February 2017 moon chart.
Month. Once week for month. Bring. Rock.
Shit.
So, it is the 19th. So you are in the last quarter. Oh, it's actually a Sunday. So it's a little busy here, but still nothing that y'all had problems with.
Okay.
Y'all have 7 days. 7 days the cycle begins again. He will say that you can do it at the start of the next new moon cycle.
7 days begins the cycle.
So, in 1 week, you have to begin following. You have till the full moon, so 2 weeks, to go ahead and follow a moon path.
That sounds legit to me.
So 2 weeks. Follow. Okay.
So when you spend experience and you can raise the totem still,
Mm-hmm.
you can add more points to it. Does that mean you can choose different gifts at that point?
Correct.
Can you but does the gift change? Like, say you added 2 more points to buy, like, say a level 1. Does he still get the level 1 and the level 3?
Yes.
Okay.
The level 3 is set in until you either change totem spirits or he leaves you.
Okay. So I said 2 weeks. Follow a moon path. And what was else? Drew has to bring in rocks for a week. Once a week. I have to bring in clams.
It is assumed that they are to be brought together, by the way. The rocks in which to smash the clams.
Duh.
Or you could just bring a really good rock each week, but...
Okay. And the clams have to be fresh, right? So, I have to go to
Yes.
the fish store.
Remember, that's why I said HEB flies all their crap or trucks it all in fresh every day.
Depending on the HEB.
We get...
No, they all do.
And after this, after you each take a bit of the flesh and y'all eat together, essentially,
Yeah.
he goes back over and you actually notice that his enclosure has gotten a bit bigger. It is expanded out and he has grown a little bit. Kirk would recognize this as a part of giving the gnosis to him. He just gets a little bit stronger as his essence grows.
He's eventually going to kill those poor other otters.
And you see him close his eyes again, and he's there. You can feel his consciousness, but he's just kind of sleepy. He's being a cute otter laying on his back on the top of the water.
Okay, we should have agreed to go pet him. Man.
Well, there's a comb sitting there. You can comb him as much as you'd like to.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, go
I
for
am
it.
gonna go rub his tummy.
That's legit, man.
He, I think otters purr, so he purrs at you as you rub his stomach and comb through his fur.
I know you can't understand this. But what is your name? Or do you have a name?
You hear him say otter.
Grab his feet. Play with his feet.
Kirk doesn't even have to say anything. He just says otter.
Oh.
We're not talking Grandfather Thunder here. We're talking otter.
They like it when you hold hands and just float with them.
You know,
Pull them under. They love that.
I'm just sitting there rubbing his tummy, like you rub a dog's tummy. And it,
Hallie's like, I am not taking any advice from Lucas on what to
Nope.
do with spirits.
he's rubbing his tummy, and I'm just randomly talking to it about random stuff.
This happens for about 15 minutes. Do you continue to do so?
Shauna, she did not show up in the outfit I told her to wear, so I stuck my stiletto through her eye socket. That showed her with her bitch ass weave.
Otter seems content. Y'all have bonded. You can feel Otter as a part of you now.
I'm gonna tell it if you meet a red talon kid folk named Frank, can you like go easy on him when he feeds you, and I'll tell if you get an extra feeding. Okay?
Frankie's not a red talon. Frankie's a get.
Not
He's talking
Frank,
about the other dude.
the other dude, the kid folk.
Who?
The one she banged.
By the way, he's
No.
not directly speaking to her anymore. He just says "who" out loud.
Shit, we got an owl.
A water owl.
That should not be funny.
I start describing him even though that I know that Otter probably doesn't care.
I'm like, why are you talking about a kinfolk to a totem spirit?
Hey,
And how do you know he's a red talon?
he might.
I thought he's just a kinfolk. They don't have tribes and shit.
I'm just saying. I don't want to.
You don't actually know that he's from the Red Talon tribe or that he originates from it. Whatever. I was
Whoever
doing that so I
claims
could
him.
differentiate the actual
I know he's
Yeah.
peoples.
Yeah, because if he was a red talon kinfolk, he'd be a wolf.
I explained that as being a rarity of a wolf getting a little
Yeah.
more drunk than he should have.
I'm just like, how would you know? His collar didn't say anything.
But I'm just describing the dude to him. Like,
Nah, but his dick was tattooed.
Who?
yeah, I know you don't care. Just enjoy the petty.
I don't think
No, like,
anyone
he's not-
care.
Like, he
You-
seems to understand her, but he's saying who because all the humans look the same to him.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
It was tattooed Red Rocket.
Never mind.
It's like that episode of The Simpsons. He's not actually alive anymore. He's been dead. Woo! Woo! It's just gas.
So after a little bit longer, she continues to pet him. He seems content. Y'all eventually begin to walk away, and what are y'all going to do from now?
Well, this is relatively easy. I'm going to go poke other animals with sticks and shit, and the real world.
Okay. You get back to the physical world. Are you all going back as well?
Yeah.
I'm not having you roll to get back across. Y'all are surging with the fury of an otter cracking a clam open.
We're cracking.
Y'all just step back over. Y'all look down at the clock. It is 8 o'clock.
All right.
Time to go kill some vampires. Wait, what are we doing?
You're the one who knows all about this shit.
And Allie has a voicemail back from her father.
Oh shit! Here, let's all listen to this together.
Word on the street is you chose Otter as a totem spirit. You're no daughter of mine anymore. Hear this sound? Click, 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 click. That's your credit cards being cut up, bitch. Be gone.
Is the word on the street you chose Otter, a lazy otter?
Girl, why you have no boyfriend?
Well, mind you, even getting a totem spirit is a big thing. In fact, it is. I think it is honor what you get for making a deal with a. But mind you,
Honor.
the message boils down to how much is it going to cost, and if you let anyone else drive your truck now, I'm not paying for the fixes.
I send him the cost in a text message, and I go, deal.
Is that your dad? Is that your dad? Send him an emoji. Send him an emoji. Be like, my bad.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, everybody, for that. Hello?
I'm back.
Hello?
We can hear you. We just can't see you.
Oh, well. That's good.
Ah, whose is that? Is that Zach's?
Zach, are you there?
I guess Zach died.
Zach, refresh your screen.
See, this is what happens when you have a phone with a broken screen on it.
Man, I was not expecting that. I quickly just freaked out and closed the.
You can set your microphone next time for me, Paul. That got loud as you got too far away from your base.
Oh, that was Paul?
That was Paul.
Oh.
No, I thought that was me, so I quickly closed my screen. I'm like, shit!
Cockroaches pissed at Paul for leaving him.
Yeah, Cockroach is mad because I took his high chair away so he can't see anything that's going on.
All right. So let's see. There is actually... God damn, dog. Sorry, my dog just farted right underneath me.
So I wonder if this guy likes to party. I wonder if Frank likes to party.
Who?
Fred.
Fred, sorry, I thought his name.
Admittedly, that's about accurate. Frank, I think his name was?
The otter?
I know, I'm like, I repeat my question, who?
The otter is still with us.
The otter is always with us, even when we're pooping.
Wait for the sea owl!
Oh, it was Fred. I wonder if Fred likes to party.
Wow.
Who are you talking about?
You don't even know his name anymore. You're like, yeah, that guy I fucked.
Oh, I thought this was actually... I thought binding a totem to you was,
Honor?
I'm gonna give it to you for wisdom anyways.
Wisdom.
Like, are we talking like permanent point of wisdom?
No.
Temporary.
As all things to do with spirits are.
Everything is temporary until made known at Great Moot.
All right, I thought that was an actual thing, but it is going to be in my game. So, either way, we're moving on. We only have about 15 minutes left.
Let's go kill vampire.
So we kick the door open and we go, "Hey, who knows where this something's heart is? Especially worm creatures that could help us." That's right. Teal'c says, "Throw me like a fucking football in there. I will whoop ass."
That's what you got?
All right. So you get to the first bite, and it is every bit as gaudy as it was. The sign is every bit as gaudy as it was in your vision.
Yeah, this is the place, dude. It's like a Rocky Horror Picture Show porno.
Hey, that was good to watch on stage.
I like porn.
Yeah, wow. I always enjoy live porn, but you know, Teal'c not so much, right, Teal'c?
The guy in fishnet's gonna win, though.
Just like, I only go to the Golden
So
Palace.
you look around, and I'm assuming you're not actually kicking in the door, breaking the litany here.
Hey,
Only
if
if
it's
he
a
throws
supernatural
me.
bar, no one's breaking nothing. Except spleens.
Only if he throws me, because I can shift real fast.
Damn.
Shift into Krynos. Throw Lucas. Lucas shifts into Krynos.
Alright, Logan, calm down there.
So you look about, and this looks like an average nightclub. It doesn't look supernatural on the surface.
Do they ever?
Actually, no, they don't. However, as you look around, you do see some vampires openly feeding, and it does not seem to be gathering any real attention. It's not like everyone is like sitting there biting on someone's neck, but it's like they're sucking on someone's wrist a little bit too hard. They're snuggled a little bit too close to just be casual contact.
Huh.
Let's start going through and pushing people to the side. You, separate.
As you look around, as I've previously described it, as you look around the building, on the inside you can see a tapestry of curtains that get into this really bright red over to the VIP section. And much like the vampires, you had no problem getting in. In fact, they waved you right on through the front of the line.
Damn straight. And I am in my pimpinest outfit. So I got my fringed leather jacket on, got my spurs jingle jangling.
I got on my best dragon T-shirt.
God damn.
Boy, Lucas, it's a wonder that you're still single.
This is obviously the VIP section. There is a small velvet rope around it. And this is where you've been told where the other supernaturals really go if you're looking to mingle. Other than that, it looks like a regular kind of gothy bar. It's decorated in a lot of red, a lot of black, not a lot of chains and things like that. But it's full of red, bright reds and dark reds, and this really brown that you associate with the smell and the scent, the sight of dried blood on an enemy after a day or so.
Damn.
And towards that room, and it's just pulling at your mind just a little bit. The bit of worm that every werewolf has inside of them sees that bright red above the and mind you, this isn't an actual pull or rage roll or anything like that. It makes you think of a fresh kill and how good it tastes in your mouth as you rip its throat out. So far as to kind of remind you of the blood on your lips and your fangs. And this is where we're going to call it tonight.
Oh, your fault, Lucas.
Why my fault?
Because you embarrassed us with your dragon shirt and Cheetos.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't have dragon shirt. I have a shirt that says Ready Player 2.
An arrow pointing to your crotch.
So, Allie, we're going to do our experience first, and then we're going to move over to our advertisements for the night.
Extra life.
What did you learn this evening?
That otters are chill. Especially spirits are very chill. They're chill.
Wait till you see the otter go Gunstar. There were clams everywhere. I lost some fingers.
All right.
Part of my ear.
Besides acquiring a totem, is there anything else that you that Allie did tonight?
I would say she's honest with her father for wrecking the truck, Lucas, and calling him right away. I mean,
No.
No.
Closest you get is wisdom, but even then, you let him drive, and you do not know how well of a driver he was.
That's true.
So it's a wash. Anything else?
No, other than the totem.
All right, and I've already calculated that on yours. Moving down to Kirk.
I acted as a go-between with my pack and spirits.
And what did you learn, though?
I learned that if you tell my pack that a spirit said to do something, they will probably do it.
All right. By the way, the acting as a go-between is already calculated into everyone getting
Oh no, because remember I helped Lucas get his gift.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, there was another spirit there for him.
That's going to be +1 honor.
Just think, 65 more sessions and I'll be able to challenge for rank 2.
Y'all aren't actually that far off, to be honest. Y'all are seemingly getting it all in the wrong categories, though. Drew,
good.
what did you learn this evening?
Apparently river owls exist. No, I learned that this is as me as a character, as well as probably Lucas knows, but I didn't. That I can fuck spirits. I forgot about that.
All right, that's acceptable.
Sure.
And besides getting
The totem thing.
the totem. Anything else?
I helped a river spirit clean up the river.
Does
and
not count. You're getting a gift from that spirit.
Right, no, I'm not done yet, and I did say I'd be back. So, I mean, I did kind of make a promise to come back to her.
That doesn't count until you actually go back.
Okay.
All right.
Get things for promises. I'd be a rich man.
Dude, I'd be making promises left and right if that made me a rich man. And as always, as we like to do here at the channel, we're going to go ahead and give us some shout-outs to our friends and colleagues around the space of our groups. We really do appreciate our colleagues who, much like ourselves, enjoy entertaining people. So beginning with our Monday list, to be honest, I think the Revolver C game hosted over at off of Storyteller Spear, I think that is like officially over. I haven't seen that one come up in a while, so unfortunately that's no longer going to be added to the list. However, on Mondays, go ahead and tell us about that Wraith game, sir.
Oh yeah, on Mondays, you'll see Cool Imp or Justin, whatever you know him by. You'll see Kirk there. Another person will be joining us. Right now, everybody is in denial of being dead.
We're not in denial. We've
Are in
accepted
denial.
it, and I even tried to steal Chiron's fucking scythe. I don't think that's called denial.
You guys are still in denial. I'll put it in denial.
On Tuesdays, we have Storyteller Spira. I know the last couple weeks her game hasn't been running, but they just moved and they are having some technical issues again. But that's an 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Cedar Tree is a bi-weekly game. God damn. God damn, dog. I know what you ate today. Jesus. Oh.
Was it beans?
He runs a bi-weekly game, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, over at Cedar Tree on Twitch. William Pence on Tuesdays and Wednesdays runs a Vampire the Masquerade set out of Washington, D.C. CAFCON, they missed their game this week, but they just got back from Gen Con. So they should be starting again. Please stop showing the internet my house.
I'm showing him your dogs.
Please stop showing them my house. Please. But they should be back not this week, but the following week. And that's because they just got back from Gen Con. They're a little tired out. Thursday nights, Lost Tribes Gaming runs a Sabbat game. He picked up where Dice Ministry left off, and that game is actually developing pretty well. Friday nights next week, we will be right back here, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. There are a couple games that are kind of up in the air. Green Dragon 666, I haven't seen him start his new game yet, so I don't know if he's still running on Saturdays. Calvin, I know he's running a new Vampire the Masquerade game. I don't know if that's both on Sunday or if one was on Saturday. I think the Demon game has come to a conclusion. After you activate the Copernicus nuclear fucking harness the solar system type of weapon, I think you're kind of done with the game. On Sunday, that leads to Silly Goose with Vampire the Masquerade. They're an afternoon game at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. John Verall with his Changeling game. I think that starts at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Lost Tribes Gaming runs a Sunday night Vampire the Masquerade game every other week. And that's a Sabbat game as well, taking place in Phoenix, Arizona. Green Dragon 666 has his Jihads of the Mastermind or Puppet Masters of the Jihad every other Sunday. And what about that werewolf game of yours on Sunday?
Oh yes, Werewolf New Breeds Sunday starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. That is 2 p.m. Central for those who are in that time zone. We will be finishing Chapter 2. But on the 26th of August, some of the players will be joining. We are looking at a tribe of Red Talons playing in the same universe, basically, and there might be some interaction of maybe future weeks to come in my New Breeds game, and then so forth. Maybe a little foreshadowing in that game. So, yeah. And that will be also at the same time, 3 p.m. Eastern, just replacing.
And the last one on our list is Rinvendor, Rinvendor. They're actually a new. They just started their game. It's every Sunday. Actually, a pretty good game. I do recommend it. With all that said, we're gonna say goodnight, and y'all have a good night and a wonderful weekend. Good night.
Night.
All right.